It's been 6 months since Hurricane Harvey devastated Houston and other parts of the Texas Gulf Coast. Many are still displaced and struggling to rebuild. Meg Oliver met with some of them.
They know the U-Haul when it comes to driving through.
6 months after Hurricane Harvey flooded Houston,
You're going to have to make a U-turn.
Christine Clickenbeard still drives into some of the hardest hit areas.
Wow, it's stuffed.
It's all in here.
Beds in here. We have some coffee tables.
Christine has been collecting donations for families struggling to rebuild after Harvey's 5 feet of rain caused record-breaking floods.
Do you want to take these groceries into, her name is Jenny?
Jenny Johnson lost everything.
It was the worst experience I ever had. You know, the water came up maybe to my waistline, and I have little babies.
Inside her home, mattresses lie on the floor, insulation bulges from the frame, and doors are missing.
And you still don't have walls?
No.
Throughout the entire house?
Right.
6 months later?
Yes.
Johnson's family received $5,000 from FEMA. It was enough to fix their roof and cars so they could drive to work.
Do you think people realize that it's still this bad?
I think people have forgotten about it.
FEMA has paid $13.1 billion to survivors of Harvey.
Have you ever responded to anything like that?
There has been nothing like this. That's what makes this event so complex.
FEMA says it can only do so much. For families without flood insurance, it will take years to rebuild.
Where you're looking at a government entity to try to make you whole, it's going to be a strong, long, drawn-out recovery.
A special soup, Mexican soup.
Petra Cervantes can't afford flood insurance. She slept in a tent for 3 months after Harvey and still uses her hose to wash dishes.
How long have you been cooking out here?
Ooh, since Harvey.
Do you think your house will be ready before the next hurricane season?
Maybe by July.
By July. Do you think the rest of the country realizes how bad it still is 6 months after Hurricane Harvey?
No.
What do you want them to know?
That we need help. Texas is not okay.
With the next hurricane season 3 months away, these victims are still relying on good Samaritans like Christine to survive. Meg Oliver, CBS News, Houston, Texas.